into 702 Sports on the Sideline. Produced and created by Creation for Cause and proud supporters of Best Buddies and the Care Complex. But first, let's please give 5 seconds for a great, great guy that we love here at 702 Sports, Mr. Toby Keith. 5 seconds, please. Thank you. And now we are here. My family right here is Seth to the left, cousin Faizon, JP. We are here, the 702 family, and Rylee with some deliciousness, a bag of deliciousness from Bally Toffee, and we'll be talking about that real soon. A Northern California yum yum company. But we are here. We also have a special guest. We have seen the mountaintop, right, fellas?
We have.
The mountaintop is Miss Celeste Gehring.
Let's go.
Oh my God. Miss Celeste Gehring is here from across country to talk about her show. It's called Girl, How'd You Get That Gig? And man, I cannot wait to hear about a woman's sports show. Because without women, we ain't nothing. There's more women than men on this planet. And we gotta get men up for that. Women make the world go round. So we're here and hold on, wait a minute. We also got somebody too. Hold on, where's it at? Where's it at? There it is right there. No doorbell, but we got a special drum roll for Chessa, Jersey Mike.
Hey, we love Chessa.
Thank you, Miss Chessa. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Chessa, the general manager at Jersey Mike's, has been taking care of 702 and feeding us quite well. Thank you, Miss Chessa. Thank you, Jersey Mike. Where would we be? Where would our stomachs be without her?
I'm not sure, but the big game this weekend. I know you're throwing a big Super Bowl party. Definitely reach out to Jersey Mike's for all your catering. I know all your guests would be very happy if they came to play. Big old plate of Jersey Mike subs.
And guess what? We are also blessed because we're doing 2 live streams. 2.
Ow! That's what I wanted to talk to you about, Al!
Oh, talk, Lily, talk!
Bally Toffee in my lap! This is amazing, Al! This is a family-owned operation in Northern California. They are proud supporters of the San Francisco 49ers.
Go Niners!
Giving us bags! Oh my gosh! They're gonna support our live streams all week. And Rylee, what do you got there? Wow, you're gonna give the boys some, Rylee.
Thank you.
Rylee passing out
We
this
gotta try this out.
Bally Toffee, this no-cow candy. Get a chance, JP is opening up the bag, spreading some of the love. Wow, it's big. All right. Seth to the left is getting some.
Almost like Reese.
Passing one to your main man, 50 grand.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right.
I can dip this in some coffee.
This is good. And it's soft too.
Yeah.
You eat this with some coffee, right?
Get exactly
Some
what
hot chocolate. It's delicious.
hot chocolate. Yep.
Bally Toffee, get it. Holiday season coming up. Order all of it. Soon we'll be giving you a website where you can go get it. Willie, what is the website we can go get
It's
this?
VallyToffee.com. Just like it sounds, Al. See? Bally Toffee. And make sure to check them out on creationforcause.com too, baby. Oh yeah! Super Bowl!
Hey, thank you so much, Willie. Now, let's just talk about some of the other. We got Plasma.
Hello, Al. It is so wonderful to be back here for Super Bowl. I am so excited, and we've got, oh my God, Bally Toffee all over our Super Bowl party, and popcorn and cookies. And make sure to go to VallyToffee.com BallyToffee.com to get your order in before the weekend.
Barry, you had some of that toffee, right? That's why you're over there just glazed out, just it's coming down like a cigarette. Yeah, Disco Baller.
I was just admiring it over here on Willie's lap. I just love to see everybody so happy. And you know, I have a mouth, so I'm gonna have to taste that when you guys leave, because I know you're gonna leave me a bag. Okay. Thanks, guys.
And Olivia, darling.
Hello, Al. It's been so long, I forgot about my accent. What accent did I have again? This sounds southern.
You're a woman of many accents, Olivia. It doesn't matter. I just love that English accent that you have.
It's there, I promise you. It's coming out again, Al. There's so many accents behind this camera.
Too much toffee, right?
Too much toffee will make you
Now, I want to bring on, please, a mentor to 702 Sports, Miss Celeste Gehring. Please come and bless us with your presence.
Thank you, Celeste.
Thank you so much, Miss Celeste. Look at this
Beautiful.
cake.
702 Sports cake. Beautiful. Delicious.
Great.
This is made by my girl Nicole John of Whip It Custom Cakes. So check her out. Go to Facebook. And again, it's Whip It, like Whip It Good Custom Cakes.
This is perfect for a Super Bowl party.
Isn't that?
Absolutely so
perfect.
beautiful.
And if you follow 702 and Crazy for Cause on social, you are actually going to win this cake. When are they winning this cake out?
Well, we've got 2 live streams. I think we're gonna do one at the patio. The patio live stream that we're gonna be doing
Oh, what a great place.
with
for
Mr.
patio.
Shabazz and Amber Martinez in the back. Yeah, I like that. Amber and Shabazz. I'm digging that name. I love that name, Shabazz. Yeah.
Celeste, we're gonna get you a chair right now, darling. Hold on.
Set it over here.
And we're going to talk to Miss Celeste Gehring about her special women's show. That mic for her. Thank you so much, America, for your patience.
I'm gonna cuddle up right next to you.
Thank you. So tell us, when did you start this?
I started it 10 months ago with my girl Amy G. Some of you know her from the San Francisco Giants. She did sideline reporting with them, and she does a lot of like specialty programming with the Giants and stuff like that.
That's great.
Yeah, she's awesome.
That is so great. And if America wanted to tune into it, how could they?
So it's called Girl, How'd You Get That Gig, right? And we're at Girl Gig Podcast across the board. And we are highlighting women in the sports industry because we haven't seen a lot of that going on. And there are such great women leaders out there. And our audience is generated towards men and women because we really want to be inclusive.
That's great. That is great. What do you think about our aces that now we're trying to go for a three-peat in Titletown in women's basketball?
We are going for a three-peat.
We are going to get Candace Parker, Seth,
We're going for a three-peat.
we are going to get the three-peat. What do you think about our aces out here?
They're fantastic. It's when everybody talks about the Raiders and then they bring up the Aces right away too. And you never heard that before about women's hoops.
Never.
Ever. I played hoops at LSU, right?
Oh, right
Jack
on.
came in the year after he left the year before I came in. So he would come back and play the gym armory all the time. And the whole goal was you had to just throw the ball up if you could. And he couldn't block you. He had to stand straight up with his arms. But it was so fun. You were like black and blue by the time you got done with that.
What a great
What
story.
position did you play? I never knew you played basketball with LSU. What position did you play?
I played center. I shouldn't have played center though because I am short for a center. There are girls that I played against that were 6'8" and 6'10".
Ooh.
But I'm mean now, and I got the jump in the trunk.
That's Celeste. You know, Celeste, we talked about with Front End Sports, fellas. Remember we talked about Front End Sports with Miss Patrice Evans? The Women's Tackle Football League, sponsored by the NFL, will be here in April. They're recruiting all the women now. We talked to Front End Sports CEO Patrice Evans, and 702 will be there commentating the game, and your boy Big Al will have his first stamp on being a color commentator.
I love it.
Talking about, she should have went that slant route. oh, why'd that weak side blitz come? I'm getting ready for it right now, America. So, again, in April, stay tuned for it. Just go to 702 Sports, Creation for Cause, and you'll know about an NFL Women's Tackle Football League sponsor. And some of the games will be at Allegiant Stadium. We've been there, and it is awesome.
Incredible.
It is awesome.
I just can't believe in such a short amount of years we had no sports teams, and now look at Vegas. We are a sports haven. Every single league, NBA is coming here soon, MLB is coming here soon. I mean, Vegas is really a sports haven. It happens in such a short amount of time, too. It's incredible. Championships, too.
Celeste, I wanted to ask you, what are some highlights of some guests that you've had? What's been some memorable things from your show so far?
Well, thanks for asking. We had Julie Foudy on, the soccer great. She was awesome. She had been out at the beach playing beach volleyball, and she came in and just sat down, had a real conversation. When you get those people that are so real and they just don't care how they're on camera and how they come across, she was just so wonderful. And then we also had Kavitha Davidson on, who was a former HBO Real Sports reporter.
Wow.
HBO Real Sports, of course, went away. One of the best shows out there.
That was a great show. I was to watch that.
Yeah, and she was phenomenal. The stories she's covered, all the things she's done, it was really inspiring.
One thing about women's sports, I'm old school, you know what I mean, with the nice, very young face. And young okay, but back in the 80s, women, there was no such thing as women reporters. You know what I mean? And women was never in sports. They were the ones that were behind the scenes, typing up and working for the CEOs. But now, wherever you turn, women's basketball has a reporter. Women reporters are out there. And I cannot wait for us to get a chance to talk to who? The Queen! Hopefully the Queen will be here. Miss Sarina Morales. Yes.
Rallies. Okay.
And this woman right here is a sports icon.
I'm queen.
Rylee is the queen too. She's on location right now, but we're just waiting on standby for her. I didn't want to share that with you, but I just did so much, me and Seth just did so much research about it, right? It just leaked out. You know what I mean? So she is here, and as well as what? What else is here? The Super Bowl LVIII at Allegiant Stadium.
4 days away.
Woo!
4 days away from
So,
the biggest game of
Celeste,
the year.
who do you like in this game for the Super Bowl?
Well, I'm a huge Raiders fan.
There you go.
Yes, and I have been hardcore Raiders fan for a long time. Yeah. I think the Chiefs are going to win it 35-28, but I'm hoping for
She has
got
the
it.
over.
She got
High scoring
Over.
game.
That's what we're just talking about.
Over. When in doubt, the over's 47.5. And Seth, what was that? 2 great footnotes you put about overs in the Super Bowl?
6 out of the last 10.
6 out of the last 10 Super Bowls that went over the total. And the Chiefs,
Mahomes in 3 out of the last 4.
3 out of the last 4. The only one that went under was against the Bucks and that mean defense that they had. That was Tom Brady's last Super Bowl. 47.5 is not a lot. It's indoor. Allegiant Stadium's nice turf, fast. The Niners are young and they hungry. So I would just put the purse and put the wallet and just bet the over and kick back and drink beer and eat popcorn and let it get over. That's what I'm wagering on.
I think both teams are going to score a lot.
And that's what you did, JP too.
That sounds good.
And what did you say, Faizon? You said there's a special bet out there where if it gets into 60s, you get 5 times your money.
Yes.
5-1.
Over 63.5.
63.
The alternate spread.
That's
huh?
an alternate
spread.
Okay, I like that.
So I think that also is worth wagering when you get 5 times your money plus get your money back. So if you bet 100, you'll win 500 plus your money back. I think I'll be cracking the piggy bank to see if I can get up $100 right for that. But let's just talk about one thing since we're talking about baseball in Las Vegas, where we're at. Mayor Carolyn Goodman said, you know what? We not spending $1.5 billion on a baseball stadium. That the A's need to go back to the water.
A lot of controversy here. Every single week it's like, are they coming? Are they not coming? Are they locked in? Are they not locked in? It's like we can't get a definitive answer. I feel like it's different news every single week.
I mean, but Faizon, $1.5 billion, and the people at the Tropicana Hotel that's been here since the 60s are going to lose their jobs. And Carol Goodman is an OG. Like, her husband was the mayor here. They've been around here since the 50s.
Isn't that kind of the same issue that's going on in Baltimore too as well?
As well as what in Baltimore?
With the Orioles.
Oh, the Orioles are trying to
The
move
same thing as well.
with Camden
Yeah, it's the
Yards.
same thing going on. Yeah.
That's their ballpark, American Camden Yards.
But with Tropicana, it's going to get imploded regardless. Right?
Regardless, I mean, they're imploding it in April.
Yeah.
Right, but $1.5 billion is a lot. That's a lot of taxpayers' money. That's really what the story's been. Are the Las Vegas people going to pay for that? As well as the owner of the A's wants $328 million on top of it. Plus he wants more land. That's just too much. I mean, Vegas got money, but you know what? We need to live out here too, y'all.
I say bring them to Vegas. Bring them to Vegas.
Bring to Vegas. What you think, real quick? Before we back?
They're coming. They're coming
They're
on.
coming. We'll see.
They gonna
I
settle
think
it.
they'll still come.
They gonna settle
Okay.
it.
Well, we just wrapped up this first segment, and we will be back to you. Short commercial break in 2 and 2. Thank you. Come back to the show. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome back to our second segment of 702 Sports on the Sidelines, produced and created by Creations for Cause. We are here in a proud moment because we have received the ring. The ring was designed by artist Mark Botuello of Botuello Artistry. It was designed because he loves our projects and he believes in us and he wants to donate. So this ring was designed for you, Mr. Big Al. Mr. Big Al, are you ready to take the honor from Creation for Cause? Do you, sir, swear to promote our company and this ring to raise the most funds for the most community projects ever in the history of Las Vegas?
I do.
Rylee, can you put this ring on this beautiful man's finger? Thank you, Rylee. Oh, yay! You are officially dubbed the host of many on 702 Sports with the responsibility of promoting Botuello Artistry, Creation for Cause, Care Complex, and Best Buddies of Southern Nevada. You, sir, have this honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I am gonna
Thank
give
you, Queen.
Queen.
Thank you.
Queen, here you go, back to your queendom. I am getting behind the camera again. My name is Anise. Thank you. All right, back
Precious. Wow. This ring is awesome. Thank you, Mr. Botuello. Thank you so much, and Botuello Artistry. This ring is very precious. It was a name that I called because I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, and the Ring of Power. This is a ring of community. So again, I'm naming it My Precious. And it's made out of beautiful precious gems, opals, and everything that needs to be in here. And it has inclusion and love in here. And I swear to the oath of holding this ring highly accountable for the community of Las Vegas. Thank you so much, Mr. Botuello and Botuello's Artistry. And now, we have some guests, and who was that? Who was that, Seth?
Oh,
Come on
let's go.
Yes, it is Amber Martinez and my man Shabazz coming in right from New York, from
Welcome,
the boogie
guys.
down from back east. Here,
No, don't do the boogie.
not the boogie down, Bronx, Brooklyn. BK to the fullest.
There we go. There we go.
God bless B.I.G.
There you go.
Bad boy
Sir.
for life. So now this awesome party, Brother Shabazz.
Yes.
Tell America about it.
Well, I mean, we were invited as well. You know what I'm saying? Our company, Dale Hunters, the plug, by DJ Memphis. We met Memphis at one of our other events for our sports league. And, you know, he was telling us that he was putting on an event for Super Bowl weekend. So he invited us to come out. And we are basically, you know, trying to network with everyone. And he showed us love for this interview. And we meet her great team, so you know we here.
Thank you, Mrs. And Miss Martinez. Let us know. Let us know something about you living here and now going out to New York. Let us know something about that.
Well, I am a Vegas native, born and raised, so I've been here my whole life. Got into business with Mr. Lewis, and I have been in New York for about 6 months now. I drove up there, handle business, coming back, doing what we have to do here. Eventually, you will be joining me here in Las Vegas.
Right on. Vegas strong coming back.
Absolutely.
As Chuck D say, bring that
I
beat
did.
back.
35 hours.
Bring the beat back. You know what I mean? The beat is coming back.
Yes.
Now this party is at the Patio Nightclub. Doors open at 10 p.m. Thursday, tomorrow night, Thursday, February 8th. DJ Memphis Hollywood. And Brother Al loves a DJ. What is a DJ if he can't scratch? What is an MC if he can't rap? You remember that, Shabazz? I can do it all, baby, just like that. Egyptian lover. That's something in the 80s. Y'all didn't know about that. Okay, so here it is. There is that party is gonna be awesome. Can't wait to meet Mr. Memphis Hollywood, 1401 Decatur Boulevard. Doors open at 10 p.m.
And we're going to be live streaming tomorrow as well as this Sunday for the Super Bowl party, Jeff Mullet's 28th annual Super Bowl party. Thank you so much for Valley Toffee for sponsoring all these live streams. Go to valleytoffee.com. Absolutely delicious, and they're partnering with the 49ers. So I have a question for you, though. I know you're from Brooklyn.
Yes,
You're
sir.
telling me you're a 49er fan? How does a man from Brooklyn become a 49er fan?
Well, you know, my brother was a big Buffalo fan, you know, and we always came head to head. So Joe Montana was, for me, the greatest quarterback ever, but I was a real big Ronnie Lott fan. Ronnie Lott doesn't get enough recognition when they speak about the 49ers, so I'm hoping the defense step up, because defenses win championships.
Yeah, I like that. Tell us a little bit about your shirt here, the Plug. That's your company, right?
All right, Dale Hunter's the Plug. You know what I'm saying? The acronym for the Plug is People Love Us Globally. So we interact with everyone. So if you have a vision, you need marketing, whatever your company desires, an individual, whatever, is there anything out there? If there's a deal out there, we're hunting down.
All right, you have a website or social media that our viewers can go and follow up more for you guys,
Well,
and get in touch with you guys?
The website is being built as we speak. If you want to find us, you go to Instagram, and it's Dale Hunter's the Plug. After every word, I know it's long. Dale _ Hunters _ Plug _ 1420.
I like that. All right, final score prediction for both of you guys, real fast. Final score prediction.
Final score prediction. To be honest, I have absolutely no idea. I don't want to run on my team, so I'm supporting him. So
Who do you want?
17.
oh,
Who do you want?
Low scoring.
Niners actually. Yeah, I'm actually going for the Niners.
Defense got to show up, man. They gotta let us see what they get paid for.
Both are gonna have a big game.
Both is gonna have an awesome game.
Let's go. I like it.
I got a feeling he's gonna have an awesome game too. I got a feeling Mahomes is gonna have that same recipe membership as when they played the Bucks.
Yeah.
The defense
running
was
for his
on
life
him, just
every
running
snap.
for his life. Niners
I
defense.
tell you
hungry.
like this: after the game, Mahomes be wearing a Bosa tattoo.
Yeah.
That's pretty big right there.
Faizon, what do you think the score is gonna be?
Well, we gotta go with the original score prediction. I thought 34-31. I don't like it, but
I can see that.
it has to happen.
Hey, Faizon, real fast. Show us this custom jacket you just got
Oh
made.
yeah,
Look at this thing.
Check it out. You know what I'm
That's the cousin
cousin
Faizon with the Las
Faizon.
Vegas logo on it. Beautiful.
saying? Yeah.
Very nice. Cousin Faizon, represent.
I got it from Macy's. You know, if you go to your local Macy's, they'll design it for you. Super Bowl.
Is it embroidery?
Embroidery, yeah.
Now, Shabazz is a Yankee fan, like I am Shabazz.
Yes.
We just picked up Juan Soto and Trent Grisham. Brother,
Listen, we've been struggling for so long because the money bag is buried. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Steinbrenner was here. Money is no object. We have everybody we need. But 78 Yankees for me. You know what I'm saying? Bucky Dank, you know, Ron Guidry, Greg Nettles. You know what I'm saying?
he
The
got
greats.
his history down fast. I love it. How many home runs? I got Soto hitting 30 home runs.
His first year,
First year there, 30 home runs. Rizzo couldn't do it.
you're underballing, man, like 35.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We had a disappointing season, but guess what? Me and the brother right here, Yankee fans, right? We will be back in the playoffs. And speaking of baseball, 702 got something for you. Okay, the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw picked up one more year. Okay, and also Yamamoto, Japan's best pitcher. Dodgers got him, as well as Tyler Glasnow, the All-Pro for the Rays. So the Dodgers is stacked. Oh, and they also picked up Jim Paxton.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They picked up him. So now they've got some lefty at bats, plus a new power pitcher, plus Ohtani can just sit and chill and just DH and just hit bashes because he's not pitching this year. So do not trust me. The Dodgers is strong this year.
They got the unlimited budget for the Dodgers.
Strong. I mean, but guess what? Our Yankees can still get them.
Listen, you got to go through the Yankees for the championship.
Dig it. Dig it. So other than that, Jose Altuve, they picked up a monster 5-year extension. 5 years,
Who did?
125.
Who did?
Jose Altuve for the Astros.
Okay.
5-year, 125. Like,
That's a good pickup. That's a good pickup.
all right, good. They need to keep him because he is Mr. Clutch down there at H-Town. But NBA, got to throw this on you guys, okay? The first top four teams in each conference. The Celtics are number 1. The Bucks are number 2. The Cavs sitting at 3. And the Knicks, the nasty Knicks, sitting at 4. Jalen Brunson averaging 28 points a game. Balling, being there. But Julius Randle dislocated his shoulder, right? And it looked nasty on a break. He was trying to break a fall. Ugh, you know what I mean? So next thing you know, he's going to be out. No serious ligament damage, but he'll be out for 4 weeks. Now, in the West, my boy Russell Westbrook and the Clippers are number 1 in the West. Thank you, Lord.
About time.
About time.
Actually,
OKC,
it's a
the
four-
young OKC.
It's actually a 4-way tie, though, is it not?
Nah, it was, but now the Clippers is number 1, OKC number 2. See, and the Timberwolves is number 3, so it was between OKC and the Timberwolves for about 2 weeks, flipping back and forth. And the defending champion Nuggets, they're sitting at 4. So we got Clippers, OKC, T-Wolves, and Nuggets. That's the top 4 in the West. Oh, and a trade that did happen, because we haven't talked in a while about, Siakam from the Raptors got traded to the Pacers. Now that adds another 25 points to a young, high-scoring team. Tallis Hallenberg, right? We talk hoops all the time, right? Cousin
He
Faizon.
just came out the injury, yep.
You know what I'm saying? And now Hallenberg's off the hamstring injury. So, you know, the All-Star game is coming up right after the Super Bowl, 2 weeks after the Super Bowl. But it all comes to the nitty-gritty and watching basketball right after March Madness. Ooh. When the college tournament is over, then you really want to get into watching NBA because teams are trying to shoot to lock up their spots. And speaking of college basketball, so we're going to stay on it, UConn is still sitting at number 1. Mm-hmm. UConn sitting at number 1. And now I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys about this right here. Brother, I'm very upset about how NFL was this year, okay? I love the pigskin, but how do you have a team that starts off 10-1, was just in the Super Bowl last year, talking about the Eagles,
I know you're talking
and
about.
10-1 start out strong,
I know
right?
you're talking about.
And then all of a sudden lose to the NFC South, where my Saints, I know about the NFC South. It's not a sexy division. But here it is, a team that goes 10-1, loses to an NFC South team. That is very shocking. 1. 2, the Ravens, brother, who had 2 5-game win streaks. 2 5-game win streaks. Polished up the wingtips, got the tuxedo suit, getting them home field advantage there, and not only that, they shut the Chiefs out in the second half at home and still came off with an L.
But you have to play when the lights are bright. You have to
Right. And then hey, Detroit, I just gotta say this. Like I was telling everybody. How do you go and have the keys to Fort Knox? Get into Fort Knox, get 2 bags, walking out, that's Levi Stadium, San Francisco, up 17-0.
4 quarters. That's why they play 4
Up
quarters of football. That's why they play to the end.
Say
That's
it
why
again.
You don't win after 1 half.
Dan
2
Campbell's
bags.
gonna have to live with that
Because
for the rest of his life.
because they weren't lying.
Faizon loves saying
They
that.
weren't
I ain't
lying.
about the Lions.
And I wasn't lying.
I just
The lights were too bright.
That was one of the most disappointing games, disappointing results.
so on a
That was one of the
scale.
best second halves.
Listen, if they were to suit up Barry Sanders in the second half, they'd have a chance.
Now, since we all talking football, let's just go 1 through 10. 1 through 10, what was your rating on all the NFL games all season long? We watch it, we get down with it every week.
All
1 to
season
10.
long?
Give me your rating. 1 to 10.
1 through 10.
Was the season at 7? Was it 8?
Like a 9.5.
9.5?
I was.
All right, we're gonna do it real quick. My producer's telling me I got 1 minute. I'm giving it a 4.
I'll give it a 6.
I'm a 7 on it.
As a Dolphin fan, I'm gonna give it an 8. We had a good season, but
I like it on.
9.
Rylee.
Rylee's Cowboys did good.
Dallas Cowboys is 1 at 10.
That's
She's the 10.
That's right, Cowboy fan right here. That's right.
So, talking about all that, I forgot about the Cowboys. How good they looked at home. And how they lost to the Packers. But you know
that was
what?
awesome.
Since my 702 family said, I'm going to upgrade to a 5. I get a season of 5. But guess what, though? That don't mean nothing because Las Vegas got the Super Bowl here.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Sir.
That's why 702 Sports, give it what you want, give it what you like. Pigskin, college football, hockey, WNBA, baseball, soon to be, hopefully. But we're giving you what you want, and inclusion and community.
Go Niners.
Go Niners. We'll be back for our commercial break. Faizon, go Niners.
Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
All right, threw that curveball. Okay, with that, we're going to a commercial break. Get back to us, please. Thank you. And thank you so much for coming back to 702 Sports on the Sideline, produced and created by Creation for Cause. And Miss Sydney Knott's Super Bowl ticket winner, we did our episode from Horses for Heroes, and she has a special clip for us. So we're going to check this clip out from Miss Sydney Knott's about her going to the Super Bowl.
Thank you, 702 Sports, for having us on the big game edition of 702 Sports. I'm Sydney Knott with Horses for Heroes, joined by my good friend Laura Coleman, and we are so excited to be here to celebrate the Super Bowl coming to Las Vegas. And as you know, we are big football fans, college and NFL. But what is your favorite sports, Laura?
Well, I do love our UNLV basketball, but the Aces winning their second championship and Golden Knights winning the Stanley Cup last year, they are heroes in the sports world of Las Vegas.
Go Knights, go!
Go Knights, go!
Absolutely, and hopefully we'll one day have the Raiders in the Super Bowl. But we are so excited to be able to attend the Super Bowl this Sunday. We want to thank the Las Vegas Super Bowl host committee for Super Bowl 58. For extending their invitation to allow us to be there. But we're especially excited for the opportunity to showcase the spotlight on the work Horses for Heroes does in the community to serve our local heroes and their families since 2006. Because if no one knows the good work that we're doing, no one can support the good people that we are trying to support. And one of the things that we do throughout the year is have an annual party just for that reason, to support those whose call of duty is to protect and serve. Laura, what have we got planned coming this week?
We have Military Veterans and First Responders Appreciation Day on Saturday, October 19th at Craig Ranch Regional Park. And it's an opportunity to celebrate and thank all of our military and first responders who are our real heroes. We love our football, we love our soccer, we love our hockey, we love all of that.
Our
But
sports heroes.
really appreciate the people who serve our country. And on October 19th, we have a chance to do that.
And what year is this for us?
This is our 10th. It's our 10th year.
Yes, we are so excited. We've been part of that wonderful event for years, and we will continue to be part of it again. But serving the heroes, the veterans, the first responders who put their life on the line, who are keeping us safe this week and on Sunday during Super Bowl Sunday, is 100% why Horses for Heroes does what it does throughout the year, and why we gather once a year for the biggest party in Las Vegas. Absolutely. But we thank you guys for letting us be part of your show today, and we are so excited that Las Vegas is hosting the Super Bowl. We know it's many Super Bowls to come for our wonderful city.
Wow. That was an incredible, inspiring video. Thank you so much, Miss Sydney Knotts. Enjoy the game. I know I wish I was sitting right next to you. I'll be seeing you very soon. Thank you. Thank you for that honorable clip. Thank you. And now, we have the Queen is here. Yes, and she's from the Boogie Down Bronx. South Bronx. South Bronx.
Ooh.
South Bronx.
Welcome.
South Bronx.
I like that Queens are from the Bronx because
Queens is its own borough, but I like this. This is
Sarina.
Anything
The
for
Queen
Sarina.
Morales.
I'm gonna live here. I'm moving to Vegas. I need this type of
You heard it on 702 Sports.
fantastic.
And I made this little rap while I was in the car.
Oh boy.
And now, the legendary sports commentary. No need to debate ya, cause you know she a slayer.
Hey.
Hey
You need to drive more often. Take a car, man.
No need to debate ya, cause you know she a slayer.
Oh, man.
Yes,
thanks.
legendary. Miss Morales, it is such an honor because not only because you're from a place I just want to go so bad, New York,
You better go.
but here it is. You work for the mothership.
I did work for the mothership.
And the mothership is ESPN for a lot of people out there who don't know what the mothership is.
Not my mother. I work for the mothership. Yeah. I worked for my mom for a while too, but you know, she's Sylvia Morales.
Tell us about working for ESPN because I've heard from some people that work there, like they only take the top notch.
Right. What was I doing there? That's a good question. Yeah,
She's humble too.
I snuck right in there. Working for the mothership. As a girl from the Bronx, that's usually not a thing that happens. I will say that because I grew up in the Bronx. My mom is a public school teacher. My dad worked for the projects. I had no clue I even wanted to be in journalism or anything. I wanted to play center field for the Yankees. I was trying to take Bernie Williams' spot, and instead, I ended up going to Syracuse University. I graduated from the journalism school, Newhouse, and that's not even how I got to the mothership. I didn't even go to ESPN. I actually worked at National Geographic prior to going to ESPN.
Wow.
That is not a trajectory that I would plan for anybody. That's like trying to get an Uber from here and trying to go backwards. And I did it. And somehow I thought when I take this job at National Geographic to manage their social media accounts, that is the end to my sports career. I'm never going to report ever again on anything other than, a zebra. And instead, I did so well at National Geographic. I managed their social media accounts. I ended up growing their Facebook account specifically. That's what I was supposed to be overseeing. And I managed the Nat Geo Wild Facebook. I grew from 300,000 followers to 6 million in 1 year.
Wow.
No paid, nothing. Just organic, me figuring out crazy things. And the head of SportsCenter noticed my work.
Wow.
He reached out to me and he was like, I'd like to hire you. And I was like, wait,
Wow.
what? I thought it was the end of my journalism career and it was actually the beginning.
That's awesome.
Wow. Again, Big Al has goosebumps. I got goosebumps on top of the goosebumps. Because no matter where you are, like this media thing is just so new. We started this in August, but you never know who's watching. We got blessed to get our mountaintop come visit us. Celeste Gehring.
Yep. Celeste is an OG in the business.
She like blessed us and got us together and getting us tight. But another thing that inspired me, you traveled to 20 countries.
A lot of them. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to just get out of the Bronx. Like, can't you see that's the theme here? I'm just trying to get outside of the Bronx. I'm like, oh man, they got nicer hot dogs when you leave the city. No, it was, thank goodness. Baseball, obviously, I grew up playing baseball. Again, I wanted to play center field for the Yankees. I thought that was a realistic goal. My parents never told me no. So I was like, well, I'm going to keep doing this until someone does. The problem is the rest of society in America usually tells women no as soon as they step on a baseball field. This isn't like some petty party. It's the realistic situation.
You're a slugger.
So I was like, all right, I'm not going to play baseball. So I went and did journalism instead. Although I still can hit an 80-mile-per-hour baseball. That's fact.
Wow.
But I will say, like, from there, going to Syracuse, I was like, oh my gosh, there's like things outside of New York City. Because I also tell you, people that are from New York City, they don't really leave New York City, except for like me and my husband, really, both left the Bronx. But that's it. And so, yeah, I just started traveling because I was so broke and I didn't want to be in the Bronx. And I was like, let me leave. I also left to London because I was trying to get a job in 2008 when the economy crashed. And I was like, let me just figure out getting a job somewhere else since I can't get a job in America. If I'm waiting tables on 42nd Street, Grand Central Station, I could probably do that in another country and at least get some valuable cultural experience. So I did that instead. And I lied to my family and I told them I had a job and they all believed me until I got overseas to England
and then I didn't have a job, and I had to figure it out really quickly. And I was a bartender, and they called me Miss America, so I was Miss America at one point in my life, even though it wasn't an official title. Yeah, I left to London, moved out there, and I ended up getting the job that I lied about, that I completely made up. I ended up becoming a production assistant for a company out there. I found the job, the company on Google.
You manifested.
I manifested it.
Wow.
Yeah, no, my world is weird.
Where's your favorite place to travel?
Favorite place to travel? I do love London because I started a softball team for that company. Like, I was employee of the month. I love it. I also just think they do things right. Like, they take their happy hours, they finish work, they go home, they have their vacations. Like, it's proper, you know what I mean? They enjoy their beer.
Their food's good too, fish and chips.
Fish and chips. And they have really good Indian food, actually. Like, Indian food is the best in England, outside of maybe India. Like, but there's like really good on Brick Lane in London is an area, and they have the best Indian food. So I would say London, and my family's from Colombia. I love going back to see my family. I go to Medellin, I go to Cartagena a lot. I have family in both cities, so I would probably say Colombia. I got mugged in Barcelona, so I always have a special space for Barcelona. I chased those guys down the street barefoot. I didn't catch them. I lost my shoes in the skirmish. I just like going to different countries and cities. I went to Bali and I got dengue fever. Ended up in the emergency room, but I survived. Like, I just highly recommend traveling. Not with me, because that clearly isn't the right thing to do. But yeah, I would say Colombia, the country Colombia is top, and I do have like a soft spot for London.
Thank goodness those people that tried to mug her, she didn't have a bat in her hands.
Yeah.
Because if she can hit 80-mile-an-hour fastball,
your knees is gone.
The question I'd like to ask you is, how did it feel working for the mothership? Is it a tight-knit ship, or is everybody kind of loose as we see it and fun to work there?
Honestly, it was just really a surprise to me that I got to be there, and I was really blessed because, again, I really wasn't even aware that I could get that opportunity, and they opened the door for me. And I will say Rob King is a black man who was really looking to diversify ESPN.
Wow.
And as a Latina who was trying to get into the business, I didn't even know how to get into the business. I didn't know what opportunities, or I would have done everything I needed to do in order to do it. But those doors weren't really open. Back in the day, especially like to get a local news job, you had to live like minimum wage, or it was like not paid. You get an internship, you don't get paid. But I'm like, where is my public school teacher mom and my pops who works for the projects going to put the money together to help me pay for an apartment or anything, like if I get an internship somewhere. So I really do feel like opportunities, when they come, and I was ready for it as much as I was. But like, I worked with some of the best. Jay Harris is still there at ESPN. I worked with him, and I taught him how to take the proper selfie. He used to take iPad selfies, which maybe you can relate because you got all the papers, you rocking the old school stuff. But yeah, Jay Harris is a mentor of mine, a really good friend of mine. Randy Scott, who's still there, is also anchoring SportsCenter. Kevin Nagandi I worked with. So yeah, I mean, I loved, it was really just like a pinch me moment, but I'm so glad I checked it off the bucket list because, you know, obviously there were layoffs and contracts ended and things like that, but I have no hard feelings. Like, I loved it there. It was really like, yeah, I made it to the top. Now what else am I going to do with the rest of my life?
You did some work with the NFL too, right?
Yeah, I worked with the NFL. I worked for the Rams for 4 seasons, 3.5 seasons. I did not get a Super Bowl ring. I'm kind of upset because I did work 4 games that year that they won the Super Bowl. But I did work with some of the best, like Aaron Donald, who is going to be a Hall of Fame, defensive player. Like he's someone that I enjoy working with and is a good friend, and so him and his wife she's actually a really good friend of mine too. I got to know Sean McVay well and work with him. Sean McVay is going to be, a Hall of Fame head coach.
Absolutely.
And, when down the line comes, he's the youngest head coach to ever win a Super Bowl.
Been there twice already.
Yeah, small accolades. Yeah, he's got the best hair gel in the universe. Never moves. And so yeah, I worked with some really great people at the Rams, and I got to go to a Super Bowl with them, and so that experience was. Yeah, I kind of just feel like, your girl left the Bronx and is figuring it out.
So being a Ram,
her life is a fairy tale story.
Yeah, I know. Everyone in the Bronx
I just love that
is like a fan of mine is now a fan of the Rams. Like, I don't really feel bad for the Jets, but the Giants maybe because I grew up a Giants fan. But yeah, total Rams fan.
So you're not rooting for the Niners, I think.
I think the Niners are gonna win.
Okay.
I do think the Niners are gonna win. I'm rooting for the Niners because I love Kyle Shanahan and his fitted hat. I think no one wears it better fitted than him. And because of that, he deserves to win because he's been just so calm, cool, and collected. They lost the last time to the Chiefs, and I feel like now it's his time. Especially because if you think about like all the trends happening, right? What are we talking about when it comes to this Super Bowl? We're talking about a flight from Tokyo to Las Vegas and the person on that flight. That's what we're talking about when it comes to Super Bowl 58. We're talking about Taylor Swift and her wrapping up that concert and who is flying to Vegas and is she gonna make it? But that's like the Cinderella story. We love Taylor Swift because she is the Cinderella story. She got the guy on the football field after doing the music video back in the day. She won her Cinderella story.
Purdy knows the Cinderella story
That's
as well too.
exactly
Mr.
why
Irrelevant.
that's why I think the 49ers are gonna win. Taylor Swift has shown us.
And he's a Dan Marino fan, so I thank you, Brock Purdy. Because I'm a big Dolphins guy, so I have a love-hate with the Niners. But he loves Dan Marino, so.
Now you're talking good about the Niners.
So, Ms. Morales, I always say this, like, I'm old school.
I can tell.
Okay, I'm talking born
Polo
1970.
Facts.
Polo fitted head
I'm
to toe.
born 1970. I just can't rock the new millennium stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
No.
Granted, I got a son that goes to UNLV, and he'll be graduating, thank you, Lord, as an architecture.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
so I just can't rock the new millennium stuff, and I'm like this. Taylor Swift is not bigger than the NFL. Period.
Yeah.
And people say, well, Taylor Swift got. I said, okay, guess what? Barbie and Ken got money too, right? So we gonna start playing with Barbie and Ken dolls? You dig? Can I be real with you? I just want to be real with you. I ain't trying to be fake.
Taylor Swift about to go burn his house down. She bigger than here.
Like Barbie and Ken.
Hey,
has been around.
Swifties, don't hate us. We love Taylor Swift. Don't
Yes, he
down.
does not speak
I'm
for the
not-
rest of us.
We love Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift, I don't know what he's talking about. You're bigger than the
Is it more
NFL.
just
Al, you're gonna get all
This is what it
Swifties
is.
against us,
Let me let America know. Let me let my family know here. It's like this. Kelsey won it, right? With the Niners, right? He won it. He got rhythm, right? With the little celebration in the day, right? So he already won it. He already got the chip.
Yeah.
So it's like this. He don't need no other shine. The brother's already shining.
Right.
You kind of see what I'm saying?
Isn't it great? He got more shine then. Like,
You know,
and Taylor Swift is now like, he doesn't necessarily need me. So to me, if I'm Taylor Swift, I'm like, good, I got myself a secure man, because all the other men that she's been dating have been like, oh, they need her. He doesn't need her, and that's why this relationship is fact. I appreciate it.
Now, as an artist, I found out, like, I'm a musician. I play the trombone,
Okay.
trumpet, and baritone.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta go for it.
So that's why I got these pipes.
I
Like,
got
I'm Big
pipes
Al,
all
big
over.
boys, Big Al. Okay, so there it is. I can understand, like, her being an artist. She plays the piano. Like, I'm not taking anything of that away from her. I guess what it is this love story where I think Kelsey should be in love with trying to get a ring.
He got that ring already.
This year.
He got it.
Oh, they're about-
He's gonna give her a ring too.
Hey, they're about to win it.
What's going
They're
on?
actually gonna win it, I think.
Parade. Give it at the parade.
But you know what?
Classy, maybe
Kelsey,
post parade.
Taylor Swift, if y'all happy, mwah, y'all got my blessings, okay? Go Niners!
And if they break up, we're gonna get a bomb album.
Do you have a final score prediction?
Yeah, final score prediction.
Right. I was thinking about this, so I was like 21, like, I feel like it'll be close, like 21 to 14, but
Low scoring. She likes it
no,
under.
low. Oh,
Under 47?
But Steve Spagnuolo is no fool, the Chiefs defensive coordinator. He is definitely going to prepare for the Brock Purdy show and the Cinderella story that we've hyped up. But at the end of the day, like, again, you cannot ignore the best offense. Also, Spags is probably going to blitz the heck out of Brock Purdy. But
Right.
Brock Purdy is one of the best quarterbacks under pressure. And so I just don't see how. I do see the 49ers getting the win, but I think these two defenses kind of beat each other up, so it does stay low. I think it's an under 21 or under game. And
I
it'll probably
agree
be by
with that.
3, maybe a field goal.
And the Niners from head to toe are the most stacked roster I've seen in recent memory, honestly.
And they're healthy.
And they're healthy.
They're healthy.
Faizon, you want to say something to the queen? Because we got to wrap this up real soon.
Oh, thank you for coming on to the show. It was an honor to meet you. And please come back.
I'm coming back. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll see you there.
We are so honored, so honored.
I do think that Rylee.
Oh, yes.
I think we had a special request from Rylee.
Oh.
Little karaoke here from her favorite artist.
Toby Keith.
Toby
My
Keith.
hero.
This
a special request just for Rylee.
We expect dancing, Rylee.
Yeah, let's go.
Dancing and singing.
Let's go.
This is for you, baby.
Let's go, girl.
Yeah!
Losers.
Let's go.
Hitchhikers.
You told me.
Movie stars. I love this bar.
God bless you, Toby Keith. May you rest in peace with the good Lord above. God bless you, Toby Keith. Thank you for what you did for us down here in Planet
And Mommy.
Earth and America. Thank you. Big Al, Faizon, Miss Morales, Seth to the left, JP, Miss Rylee, the Queen. Check us out. Check us out. Thank you so much. And goodbye.
Thank you.